Ah, you will soon gain entrance to a new and exciting world. A world of exciting new faces, a world of stimulating new people.
Will any of them be men?
Oh yes, I should say more precisely, there will be a man. The man. Those who have been unjust to you through the years.
Aunt Julie and Tracy.
You will shortly be given an opportunity to expose them for what they really are.
Those two sanctimonious. What can I do? Expose them as virgins?
No, you won't expose them as virgins. Ah, the curtain card. What has been told is all you're supposed to know. Young woman, I hope you weren't disappointed in the reading.
Oh, no. I'm only disappointed that it's over. I think you're so fascinating. Well, you told me things about myself that I never told anyone.
My fee is $2.
Oh, is that all?
Enid, may I have a word with you? Please wait for me outside. She probably wants to talk to me about the money I owe her.
Okay.
How was she? Transparent as glass. But did you like her? I'll let you know before our next conversation. I didn't want her to become suspicious, so I told her you wanted to talk to me about money I owe you. You're a very bright girl, Enid. Ah, I see you like my roses. You may look at them more closely at our next meeting. Now see to your friend. Good day.
Enid, but she must be a witch. How else would she know so much about me?
I'm glad you think you got your money's worth.
Oh, I got my money's worth. But you know, she scares me. How often do you go to see her?
Once a week, 4 times a month at different phases of the moon we meet.
We?
Uh-huh, you might say we, the disciples of Martha Cagg. But that's a long story. When we have time, I'll tell you about it.
Oh, all right. Oh, let me... Oh, gosh, I've got to hurry, Enid. Dick's picking me up in half an hour. Well, good night.
Bye. Have fun.
He had them, all right. The most evil eyes I have ever seen.
Who had those evil eyes?
I don't know, some man who was watching you come into the house tonight.
Ordinarily, I'd say any man with evil eyes watching me would be one of my boyfriends. But I don't happen to have any boyfriends at the moment.
Thanks to me, I suppose. The kind you've been running with lately, my girl, you're better off without.
I'm not partial to tea, but this brew's great.
In this house, tea is an evening ritual. Gives us a chance to get together and relax.
Well, I've got to say it's a great idea.
Now there is a nice boy. Why don't you try to find somebody like that and be happy?
All right, come on in. Oh, Enid. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was my aunt with another one of her lectures. Well, it isn't much, but it's home to me.
It's a palace compared to the room I have.
Well, come sit down.
I can only stay a moment. Carla, I talked to Martha Cagg. She suggested I invite you to the conversation tonight. Oh, there's nothing to be frightened of.
Well, her place is sort of scary.
Only at the beginning. Once you get into it. Carla, I used to be like you in the beginning. Now it's my whole life. I used to drink and smoke and run around. After I met Martha Cagg, I gave up everything I used to think of as enjoyment.
You don't date, do you?
Not any longer. I don't have the time nor the inclination.
But why, Enid?
I don't know. I'm so caught up in the conversations. I just don't have the time. Carla, the conversations and the meetings at Martha's are my whole life.
Well...
Carla, come with me tonight.
Oh, all right. Well, what time will you pick me up?
8:30, here.
Okay.
Tonight, wear this under your coat. It's the costume for the conversation. Carla, I'm delighted you're coming. You won't be sorry.
What is she doing?
She's preparing the wine of Delphi.
Wine of Delphi? What is it?
It's the potion used in the ceremony of Pan. Don't worry, you won't have to drink any. You must want to drink it before you have the right to drink it.
Listen, I don't want to get involved in anything spooky. I've got enough trouble.
Please, Carla, stay. Just watch.
Carla, I'm delighted you decided to come. You're about to witness something very few outsiders have ever seen. A conversation with Pan.
Pan?
A deity from ancient times. One that personified the free, unhampered animal longings that underlie the nature of man.
You can't believe in the existence of Pan as a god?
I believe in the existence of the spirit of Pan. It exists in all men and all women, even in your Aunt Julie and your cousin Tracy. You may deduce before the end of this conversation tonight how the spirit of Pan could be exposed in your aunt and your cousin.
All right, I'll stay. What do you want me to do?
Since you haven't been initiated into our group yet, you'll just sit and watch. From that chair over there.
Okay.
First, let me take your coat. Jean, I thought you were in Cleveland with your new husband.
I was, but I've left him.
You didn't love him.
Oh, I loved him. But I couldn't stay away. I had to come back.
By taking a mate, you have transgressed against Pan. Since you have come back to us, I'm sure he'll open his arms to you.
I'll try to be worthy.
I had intended making Ruth the communicant of the quarter moon tonight. However, since you have come back to us,
Yeah.
I think the honor should fall to you.
Goodness. I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. When the time comes, just show your love for Pan. you are to be the communicant of the quarter moon tonight, you will be allowed a second draught from the wine of Delphi. I'm sorry. Only the priestesses of Pan are allowed beyond these curtains.
Oh, I'll go.
You may stay. Communication was just too much for her.
Carla, wait up. Are you mad at me?
No.
Then what's wrong? You avoided me all day in the shop.
Last night, Enid, what happened behind that curtain?
I can't tell you that, Carla. I'd break my vows if I did.
What kind of beast did you have back there?
No beast. Behind that curtain was the most divine, the most appealing.
And those roses. Enid, what happens when they touch you?
Ecstasy. Ecstasy like you've never experienced. Never.
You're out of your mind. All of you.
Another one. Carla, what am I going to do about you? You've been with us for the past 6 years, ever since your mother passed away. And I promised her I'd try to keep you out of trouble.
I'm not in any trouble.
This isn't trouble. Can't you see he's just like all the rest of them? Won't you see this is all he wants from you?
I better go.
Carla, why can't you try to find a nice young man like Jay?
Maybe I'm just not interested in a nice young man like Tracy's boyfriend.
Ah, Miss Holmes, come on in. I was expecting you.
You were expecting me?
You might say it was in the cards. Besides, I've been picking up your vibrations. After you left us the last time, the vibrations were negative. Last night they were confused. Today they're decidedly positive. You've made up your mind to ask me for help concerning your aunt and your cousin, right?
Yes. Well, last night it became intolerable. And those simpering...
Well, let's do something about bringing them down from their elevated positions. First, your aunt. See that the contents of this bottle finds its way into your aunt's tea Sunday afternoon, after your cousin and her gentleman friend leave the band concert.
How do you know they're going to a band concert?
Don't worry, they'll go.
He's out there again. That man with the evil eyes.
Perhaps you'd rather we'd stay.
And miss the concert? I wouldn't have you do that.
Well, it isn't often that Jay comes up with fourth row seats for a Marion Coulter concert.
Fourth row? How did you ever manage fourth row seats? That woman's concerts are sold out months in advance.
Somebody left me some tickets in an envelope at the office. They neglected to put a note in, so I don't know who did it, but why look a gift horse in the mouth, eh?
Here we are, Aunt Julie.
Well, he's not there anymore.
Who?
I don't know, that evil-looking man.
Oh, Aunt Julie.
Carla, this is not my imagination. There is something evil-looking about that man. And what is he doing hanging around here?
Oh, maybe he belongs around here. I don't know.
But I've never seen him around here before. A good cup of tea. This is delicious, Carla. Pour another cup, would you?
Oh, sure.
Thank you. And this looks delectable. Well, here goes another 1,000 calories on my hips. Now, who could that be?
I don't know. Would you like me to get it?
Would you?
Yes.
Package from Mrs. Sanders.
Who is it, dear?
Oh, it's a delivery boy with a package for you, Aunt Julie.
Could you take it for me, please?
Sure.
I can only deliver it into the hands of Mrs. Sanders.
All right.
Anything wrong, ma'am?
No, nothing's wrong.
Are you Mrs. Sanders?
Yes. That'll be all.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. There's a message inside that requires an answer. Hold her. She might do harm to herself. Release her.
In her room.
The performance was fantastic. I must tell her all about it.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, Tracy.
Why?
She, has a friend.
A friend?
A man.
Mama? Mama? Wake up. It's Tracy. Mama? Open the door. It's Tracy. Mama? Go away. Go away.
Do you think I should go to her?
She's humiliated enough. I think he would just make it worse. It isn't easy to find out your mother is that kind of woman.
In a whole week. She hasn't even had supper with us one night.
Mrs. Sanders?
I'm Mrs. Sanders. Where's the other delivery man?
There's no other delivery man.
A big, muscular man with very evil eyes.
There's no delivery man like that works for our company.
Why, Miss Holmes, you look quite satisfied. I hope your satisfaction is with my services.
Oh, Martha, I couldn't be more satisfied.
Now we've only got your cousin to deal with. This evening you will see that your cousin gets the contents of this bottle in her tea. It has been 2 weeks since your aunt received her first rose. Tonight another rose will be delivered. This one, however, will be for your cousin.
Well, her square boyfriend is picking her up tonight at 8:30.
He's apt to be treated to quite a sight, isn't he? By 8:30 the rose will have had some time to take effect. Now go. Carry out my instructions.
Mother's in the living room, waiting for that foolish rose to be delivered.
There it is, right on time.
I'll be right there.
You know, Tracy, if I were you, I would confront Aunt Julie about those roses right now. After all, this can't go on forever.
Darling, don't you remember me?
Oh, I remember you. But I have delivery tonight. I have a box here for you, Miss Sanders.
You mean Mrs. Sanders? I'm Mrs. Sanders.
No, I mean Miss Sanders. Miss Tracy Sanders. Stop that sniveling. Good night, you shrill flower. There'll be no more. Help us get undressed. Tonight, we shall share the rose. You, fetch some pillows. Release her. I can handle her now.
Find out sooner or later. This goes on all the time with those two.
Miss Holmes, you look so very perplexed.
I'd like you to stop the delivery of those roses to where I live.
Take off your coat and sit over there. We'll discuss it after the ceremony.
Can't we discuss it now?
The moon waits for no one. If you'll wait, we'll discuss your problem after this sacred ceremony. You've decided, I assume, to become priestess of Pan.
The delivery of the roses. Will they stop?
The deliverers will stop.
And Aunt Tracy and Julie. What will happen to them?
A wedge has already been driven between them. They've lost all respect for each other and for themselves. They will go their separate ways to find new lives.
But they will find new lives.
They will. Repeat after me. By the sacred pillars of Pan I vow.
By the sacred pillar of Pan I vow.
To devote to the pleasures of the great god Pan.
To devote to the pleasures of the great god Pan.
My entire being, my body, and my soul.
My entire being, my body, and my soul.
a priestess of Pan.